Howdy guys, my name is Yvonne. I am Miss World Malaysia 2012.
Hi, I'm Lynn. I'm a performer.
Are we spending too much time taking photos and being on our phone?
I am the type of person that doesn't really like to snap too much of myself.
Why not?
On things. Because, I don't know, I just don't like seeing too much of myself everywhere. That's personally for me. But this question is very relevant. Whenever I see people doing that, like, take selfies by themselves when they're with friends, I feel like, yes, this is the right question to be raised.
Okay. I am guilty as charged because I take lots of selfies on my phone. I think that time I had this competition with my friend where we were competing, like, okay, see who takes the most selfies. And then, guess what? I was the winner, haha, with 1,000 over selfies. But the thing is, I don't post everything online. I just pick and choose. And if you go to my Instagram, you will see that I have quite a number of selfies posted, but it's not all just about myself.
Correct.
But maybe I'm greeting people or I'm talking about a beauty product that I'm using and stuff. So basically, it's more leaning towards work.
Do you think that generally we Malaysians, or we all, are like spending too much time on
our phone?
Selfies?
On selfies? Yeah, of course. Like wherever you go, we always think that, okay, this is an Instagram-worthy location, and then instantly you snap out your photo and you start taking photos. Yeah, but the thing is, I think the bigger problem is that we tend to spend most of our time on our phone.
That's right.
Yeah, on various social media platforms. So do you do that all the time?
Yes, I do that. I might not be a selfie person, but I do spend most of my time scrolling through my phones, going through different apps, and trying to do this and that, and basically sometimes I feel guilty. Like when I spend too much time on my phone, I get busy and like, oh, this is not my world. This virtual world is not where I belong. Like, we need more like face-to-face
interactions.
Yes, that's right. And sometimes we do take the effort to pull ourselves out from it, but I think most of us are still probably guilty about spending too much time with our phones.
Yes. I have to agree with you on that, because the first thing I do when I wake up is to check my phone.
Yeah.
And the last thing I do before I sleep, I check my phone. So that's like the first thing and the last thing that I see before, when I wake up and when I go to bed. And I think it's a really bad habit. But I have to say that, like, being on your phone, it gets you updated from time to time about whatever that's happening in the world, and that's great, and how you utilize all these various social media platforms, and you can get news on the fly, and also if you utilize all the social media marketings that you get to know from the internet, you can actually be rich, by selling your products, how to market it properly. But if you're actually addicted to your phone, I think that is where the big problems come into place. What do you think about like kids spending too much time on their phone? Like as a parent, I wouldn't know like actually how to advise my children to not spend too much time or get addicted to their phone without sounding like a naggy parent.
Yeah, actually,
like, what do you think?
If you were to get kids involved, I think that's a whole different story, because we ourselves, this generation, we are always like on our phones all the time, on our devices. And kids, it's a very hard line to draw, because lately there's so many things that actually aids the kids to learn on stuff. Maybe more quality time with the family, less with the devices. I would strongly agree. But that is also a challenge, because parents are always occupied and they want the children to be occupied as well. So it always turns out as an easy out.
Yeah, and then when they start screaming or when they start crying, they just use the iPad, and then they use the iPad to actually babysit the children, which I think is really unhealthy,
I think it's easy to throw them with devices, but if you want to go through like not a hard, but a more natural way of bringing up children, then probably the parents should think of something to balance off.
Can you live without your phone then?
No.
Well, if you give me a very valid distraction, like if you put me in Iceland for 2 days, then I can live without my phone.
No. I can never live. Straight answer, no. I cannot live without my phone. I would die. Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, because my phone is like, in a way, my life, my work, and everything is just there. My emails, and even my Instagram. It has become my CV, my resume to get jobs. So I just can't live without my phone.
What was the worst case scenario that you've been without?
Without?
Your phone? Like it's not charged or it's somewhere else.
Oh, then I can't Waze to the place that I want to go. That's the worst because I'm really bad with directions. I need my Waze. Okay, so to summarize things up, I think today we have a really good input into today's topic, which is do we spend a lot of time on taking selfies or on our phones? Yes.
Yeah. I think we are found guilty, yes, but we don't really feel especially bad about it. Control is the key word.
Yes,
balance.
correct. Balance.
Yep.
Yeah. As long as we are not addicted to it, as long as it doesn't disrupt our, our lifestyle or take away our enjoyment for being present.
Correct.
Yeah, and live in the moment. I think that's great. Yeah, but for parents out there, I think you should really monitor if your kids are spending too much time or addicted to their phones. Yeah, that is a problem. So that is something that you should do about it. Yeah. So that's it for today's episode. My name is Yvonne.
I'm Lynn, and you're watching
Her.TV.